How's it going? This is Hoiman, and today we're taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Walter Green figure. So because this is a web exclusive figure, there's no window to see into the figure, but you do get a nice illustration of the actual suit. And then this side you have a nice outline of the figure, and the other side, top, and then bottom, and then the back. So, which shows what the actual figure looks like and all the accessories he comes with. And then down here you have some Japanese legal stuff. The box itself is actually a bit smaller than the usual Figuarts box, just about an inch. So this is something to keep an eye on. And to open the figure, you just simply lift open the side flap. And then you just pull out the figure like so. So first off, you do get some instructions just showing what the figure comes with and how to operate the accessories. Pretty self-explanatory. And then the figure comes in two parts. And to simply open the figure, you just lift open the front lid for this part as well. And there we have the figure all together with its accessories. So here's the actual figure itself, and again, very nice sculpt work and very clean paint details. So the black itself is kind of a matte finish, but there are some parts that are glossy. And then for the silver and the green itself, it's a nice metallic paint. So it's a very nice contrast between the colors. And that's the same for these buttons and logos as well. It's all metallic and glossy finish. So they really stand out from the figure, and then just really adds a very nice finish to the overall figure. And then you can see all the sculpting and the panel lines of the mechanical armor. So it's very detailed overall. And then these shoulder pads here are kind of a glossy finish, so they look really nice as well. And then moving on to the head, the visor itself is actually a translucent black, so you can see into the eyes just slightly. But you can also move them up as well since they're on a hinge, so you can see the nice metallic yellow eyes in there. Just overall a very nice finish overall. And for articulation, the neck is on a double ball joint, so he can look down about that much, and then he can look up that much, and then he can tilt side to side and also twist. And I already mentioned that the visor itself is on a hinge. And then the shoulders are on a ball joint, so you can rotate that arm around the torso however you want. And the shoulder pad itself is on a hinge, so you can move that up. And that will allow the arm to come out to the side, like so. And then you can also move it forward and back, and then can swivel at the bicep as well. And it's got double jointed elbows, but you're only able to get about a 90-degree bend just because of this part of the armor conflicts with the bicep. And the wrist itself is on a ball joint. And then the torso is on a double ball joint. So you can lean forward about that much and then lean back. And you can tilt side to side and then also twist. And the ball joint itself can actually be pulled apart slightly. So you can pull it up slightly to expose a bit of the waist, and that allows for a bit more range. And then for the hips, they're on a hinge, so you can bring his leg out about that far, but because of the armor on the thigh, it does conflict against the waist, so you're only about to get about that much range. And it's the same going forward as well. You can see how it conflicts against the waist joint, so you can move forward about that much, and then move back that much. And then he's got the double jointed knees. and the swivel at the thigh as well. And then for the ankle itself is on a hinge, so you can bring his foot back about that much, forward about that much, and then it can swivel as well as twist. And then he's got the toe hinge. So he's got all the articulation you'd expect a Figuarts figure to have, but because of his more bulky design and heavy armoured, he is a bit restricted in some areas, but for the most part you should be able to get all the poses you want the figure to do. That's the figure. Let's take a look at the accessories. For accessories, the figure comes with a pair of fists, which come on default in the packaging. Comes with a pair of fists to hold items, 2 hands to hold his gun, 2 chopping hands, 2 open palmed hands, and also 2 more open hands. And then he also comes with a can of motor oil, and this is literally just a sticker that's stuck around, but it looks nice overall. He also comes with sort of a first aid sort of thing. Again, this is a sticker that's stuck around, but it still looks nice overall. He also comes with his gun, which is painted in nice gunmetal metallic paint. You can see all the sculpting details are really nice. And then it has the metallic green as well at the end. And the handle itself is on a hinge, so you can transform between modes. And the top here can also slide back and forth, so you can change weapon forms. And then the gun itself can slide into the holster. And this piece itself, it's actually a die cast, so it does add a bit of weight to the overall figure. But I do advise that when you do put the gun in, not to push all the way down, because it's die cast, there's a chance you might chip the paint off. So I advise just putting it barely halfway, so that it's still easy to take off and put in. And then finally he comes with his wingsuit for his backpack. And it's painted in a nice metallic silver, and then the red and black and yellow parts are a nice glossy finish. And then on the inside you can see the handle there, so you just push down this peg and then it exposes the handle, and that's for Walter to hold on to the wings as a weapon. And you see all the sculpted lines in there, and it does have a hinge so you can open out the wings. And then to attach this piece, you simply just pull out this whole piece on the back, like so. And then you remove this vent piece. And that exposes the hole. And then what you do is put the backpack piece back on. And then the wingsuit itself has a peg, so you just plug that in. And it's good to go. So my final thoughts are, if you're a huge fan of this character or the show, then I highly recommend this figure. But because he is a web exclusive figure, the price for them is on the steeper side. And by the time this video goes up, the figure has already been out for quite a few years. So the price has been increasing since its original release. But again, because of its nice sculpt work, nice paint work, and decent amount of accessories, and especially if you're a fan of this character and the show, then I still highly recommend getting this figure. But that's my review. Thank you for watching and enjoy some pictures.